Hi, welcome to Calorie Freak. My name is Jigyasa Mehendiratta. In today's video, we will be discussing about mindful eating, its benefits, and some of the simple steps to follow mindful eating. There are three different types of food habits, namely Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. The type of food which we eat decides the nature of our body. Like, for example, if a person who consumes a tamasic food is more likely to be full of anger, hatred, and violence. Consuming a food which has a vibration of anger, hatred, violence, and death cannot create purity and peace in the mind. So, before choosing your food, you should just not check the nutrients but also check the vibrations of the food which that food is giving you. There is a saying, "Jaisa khai an, waisa bhai man," which means that the food which you eat influences your heart and your mind. We will discuss more about these food habits in the next video. Now let's come back to mindful eating. Mindful eating is basically, it's not a diet. It is a form of a meditation which we do, which helps us to acknowledge and manage our emotional and physical sensations which are going inside or maybe externally in the body. It encourages you to know when you are feeling hungry or when you are feeling full, or whether you are eating when out of boredom or when you are stressed about something. So mindful eating is the basic thing which helps you to understand your internal and your external self. It also increases your awareness towards food related triggers, like जैसे if you are feeling anxiety और आप उस वजह से खाना खा रहे हो, if you are feeling happy उस वजह से आप खाना खा रहे हो. The basic difference between the two is कि whenever you are happy, you go towards the food which makes you happy. Like, it could be fried food, it could be chocolates, it could be pastas or pizza, anything. And when you are feeling depressed or your inner self is full of anxiety, तब आपका खाना खाने का मन नहीं करता है. You just try to binge the food just to overcome that feeling of depression and anxiety. So this mindful eating, what it does, it helps you to know the difference between the two. Most of the times what happens is that some people tend to eat rather than they are feeling full. It's basically psychological. एक हमारे दिमाग में होता है कि मेरे को भूख अभी भी लग रही है, but your stomach says that you are full. So the basic goal of mindful eating is to tell you, or rather it is to make you learn the difference between कि आप actually में भूख आपको लग रही है या आप out of एक expression या एक feeling की वजह से आप खाना खा रहे हो. That feeling could be depression, or it could be anxiety, or it could be sadness, it could be happiness. अब मोस्टली लोगों में एक मिसकंसेप्शन होता है कि जब भी हम खुश ज़्यादा होते हैं या जब भी हम उदास बहुत होते हैं, वी डोंट ईट. बट दैट्स एक्चुअली अ मिथ, क्योंकि जब भी आप किसी एक इमोशन में या किसी एक फीलिंग में होते हो, उस मोमेंट पे आप ओवर ईट करते हो. लेट्स से इफ़ समबडी इज़ सैड, तो उस मोमेंट पे ज़रूरी नहीं है कि उसका खाना खाने का, एक प्रॉपर मील खाने का मन करे. एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ मोमेंट व्हाट हैपन्स इज द पर्सन टेंड्स टू गो टुवर्ड्स द फूड विच आर अनहेल्दी, जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ ओवरकमिंग दैट फीलिंग. आप खाना नहीं खा रहे हो, ट्रू, बट आप उसके अलावा जो भी बिंजिंग कर रहे हो, दैट कैन लीड टू वेट गेन. उससे आपका वेट गेन हो सकता है. एंड इफ़ दैट you have that routine of doing such kind of things like food binge अगर आप कर रहे हो, उससे आपको chronic health issues भी हो सकते हैं. So you should always know the difference if you are eating out of an emotion, or if you are eating just because there is a physical need to eat the food. Now comes benefits of mindful eating. Many researchers have found that mindful eating can actually help in improving depression, anxiety and faulty eating habits जो normal लोगों में होती है कि अब कभी भी खाना खा लेते हैं, whether it could be in the midnight or it could be early in the morning. It can also help in improving your mood swings. It can also help in your weight loss. So these are the things which mindful eating can help in improving. Apart from these particular issues, what mindful eating does, it also help in controlling chronic health issues like type 2 diabetes, hypertension and many more. Rather than focusing on restricting calories, mindful eating helps in providing a way of body's ability to control eating behavior. Basically, it can help in changing the unwanted eating patterns. Now, let's discuss some of the simple steps for mindful eating. Step number 1 is you should always pay gratitude towards the food you are consuming. Whenever you pay gratitude towards the food, you are actually giving respect to that food you are about to consume. उससे क्या होगा that you will naturally feel happy just before starting the food because you are giving that respect, that happy factor to that food. Now comes step number 2. Step number 2 is you should always eat your food slowly. Don't ever rush while eating your meal. Step number 3 is you should always eat away from distractions like no televisions and no phones, or rather I should say any other gadgets around you. Step number 4. Step number 4 is the food what you're eating should both be pleasing and nourishing for your body. Step number 5 is focus on how the food makes you feel. Now comes step number 6. It is that you should stop eating whenever you are feeling full. This is the most important step for mindful eating. You should never overeat. Whenever you are feeling full, you should just stop eating. Mindful eating is not just eating food, it also helps you learn how to slow down and savor the meal. The practice of mindful eating is all about paying attention towards the food you are eating at the mealtime, as it is very crucial for a healthy digestion. So in today's video, we discussed about mindful eating, some of its benefits and steps to follow mindful eating. In our next video, we will be discussing about the 3 food habits. If you have any queries regarding diet or diet plans, you can reach out to us through our mail ID or Facebook or Instagram, or you can drop down your comments below. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe.